I want to introduce my Assignment 3 work in flexible urban modeling. Dan wakes up at 11 a.m. He feels a bit exhausted due to the bad sleep at night. His doctor tells him that he has a lower level of vitamin D in his blood, which leads to the poor sleep quality. He has no idea how to change his state. He looks at the only window in his cottage, and sunlight beams go through the window, and he hopes to stay longer in front of the window. However, he remembered that he needs to submit the work to his boss in the midday. He leaves his cozy bedroom. When he arrived at the market, sunlight becomes intensive in this small area on the street. He feels extremely comfortable. However, when he goes into the narrow street, he was surrounded by the shadow again. After that, he reached to the city park. The large area of sunlight near the fountain attracts him to stay longer. Then his phone is ringing. He receives a call from his colleagues, who tells him to arrive at the company as soon as possible. He goes into the company, but the pressure and the dark environment makes him really uncomfortable. He sits in front of his desktop, which is far away from the window. At 8 p.m., he finished his job, and the only light is from street lamp in the office. He walks towards his dwelling and feels badly for the lack of enjoying the sunlight. The 12 a.m. sunlight on the Fisherman's Bend will be completely blocked by the high-rise building, and Melbourne needs sunlight during this time, as most stores open at 11 a.m. and the streets become busy at 12 a.m. In order to create enough sunlight at this moment, streets are orientated to figure out which directions allow more sunlight on the street. Then, conforming tops of building and setting back building footprints on the Fisherman's Bend at 40 meters, 60 meters, and 80 meters height of the building helps to cast less shade on the street. Finally, the urban with only 3.9% of shade is created. Next part is the 30-second street views along the Fisherman's Bend. As a result, Fisherman's Bend meets the inhabitants' requirement of sunlight in the winter.